Have you been catfished in business? Have you been enticed and lured by a leader or an organization where you've loved their branding, their messages, their profile, and then when you've met them or you've started to work with them, you realize that all of that was a lie? Hey, I'm Midja, and today I want to talk to you about the importance of authenticity with your leadership brand. And you know what? Authenticity matters, and it is the thing that builds trust. Now, I've been watching a series on Stan called Catfish, and I stumbled across this series, and it's American, and it's these two guys that interview and then follow these people that have fallen in love on the internet. And, you know, they meet these people after maybe like 6 months or a year or 2 years of talking to them. And then when they meet them, the person is not who they said they were. And the disappointment is just so sad. But you know what? Sometimes this can happen in business as well. When we are sold a promise, we believe someone or an organization is this way, and then we realize actually they're not. They don't live up to that promise. And I've seen, I suppose, the two extremes of this. So firstly, there's been a scenario where I've been super excited to meet someone and I'm pumped, and then I meet them and I'm like, oh, yeah, this is not what I expected. This is not what you put out there about what this real life experience was going to be like. But I've also had the opposite. When I've worked with a client or an organization, ran a workshop for the day, and at the end of the day, I'm like, man, I didn't know you guys were going to be like this. Like, this is fantastic. And you just don't have that positioning or that brand out in the marketplace, but you need to. You absolutely need to. You've got magic here and you are not sharing it. So how do you do this? How do you create this connection and this authenticity, this synergy between your identity and your brand, and then the real life experience of meeting you and working with you? Well, I think it's all around this discovery process. And this can be whether you're an individual or whether you're a company or an organization. It starts with discovery, your values, your purpose, your personality, your style, your vision and direction, and also your strategy. And when you combine all of this together, that's the messaging, that's the brand that you need to get out there. That is the promise that you are making to others. And the most important thing you can do is to get that message and branding out there, and then for it to be congruent with who you really are. And that is your competitive advantage. I'm Midja. Mwah. Bye, guys.